Miss Lulinger, would you be so kind as to join me for a drink this evening?
Is there something wrong with your eyes, Master Gu? Is that really okay for the heir of a gambling empire built on the Qingmen?
It seems Miss Lulinger possesses quite an extensive knowledge regarding the four families. I wonder if I might have the chance to get to know you in a much more intimate fashion.
I feel it.
Feel what, you mean?
It seems someone's getting angry.
I'd love to see what Miss Lulinger looks like when she's angry.
It was not me. It's really just someone feeling a bit jealous.
I am feeling so frustrated and pissed off at her.
Shen Qinglian, what are you doing? If you've got something to say it. Who do you think you're scaring with that bottle?
Have you all become so incredibly close to her lately? You're treating me like I'm invisible.
Shen Qinglian, stop making a scene. Everyone here is from the four families. Show some class!
That is the point. We are civilized people. There's no need to take this so far.
Sorry, but when it comes to social class or my reputation, honestly, I couldn't care less about any of that. And do you know why? It's because I am a playboy.
Shen Qinglian, you actually hit me. We're both heirs of the four families. You actually fucking hit me.
So what if I hit you? Anyone who dares to harass or upset my wife, I'll take them down one by one.
Shen Qinglian, you are nothing but a bastard. You do not even deserve to be an heir. You are nothing more than a common street thug.
A common thug is still better than you. Thugs beat you till you call me daddy.
Yeah. What exactly are you doing? Just say it, please, just say it.
Is it that you don't enjoy speaking? If you refuse to call me daddy by the end of the day, I swear I will finish you. Say it. Come on, say it, say it, say it. He is making quite a scene, and he is laughing. They are just so cute together.
Miss, would you like me to go and find someone who might be able to assist that young man?
Stop hitting me, stop hitting me. I was wrong, Father Leng, I was wrong. I'm telling you, drop that rich young master act with me, Shen Qinglian. I'm only giving you face by letting you come here today. If anyone dares to bully my wife in the future, I'll beat them up even if it's my own father.
Is that all there is to it?
What choice is left? Look at this poor boy, beaten into being my grandson.
Let's get moving.
Father, he is the Gu family's most pampered grandson after all. Is it really appropriate for us to be making such a scene like this?
Why wouldn't that be acceptable? Qinglian is, after all, our Shen family's most cherished and pampered grandson. It's not as if their grandson is any better than ours.
If the Gu family has any objections, they can come to me. I'll take them all on.
Anyone else here want to start trouble? If so, I'll leave you in the same state as my son. You're all hopeless.
Young master, you were really cool this time. A real man.
Now you know to praise your young master.
Right, let's end this fuss right here. I have other business to attend to, so let's go.
Did you see that?
The film was translated and narrated
She just
by
married me, and she's with another man. She mocks marriage vows. Out! This is ridiculous! Everything's upside down. She told me not to stay out all night, but she's out with another man herself. Just wait until she gets back. I'll beat her to death. I'll commit domestic violence against her.
Who are you abusing?
Luolinga, you are a married woman now. Don't you think you are going a bit too far? Do you even
I really don't think
understand
so.
what wifely duty truly means? Wifely duty.
I know exactly what that is. It is nothing more than a manipulative term that a husband employs to exert control over his wife. And that is really all there is to it. That is a very nice hat.
Has the young lady already been to the Meng family?
I think I took a moment.
Miss Luolinga, to claim that you are the true ancestor of all 4 clans is, quite frankly, a bit too shocking for us to easily accept. My Hmong family's loyalty to the ancestor has remained completely unchanged for over 1,000 years, but we must insist on seeing some proof.
I am well aware that, as the former Marshal Hall, the Meng family maintains its own set of rules.
I appreciate your understanding in this matter, Miss Linga. Someone, please come here at once. North and south fists, long and short blades. This is the foundation the ancestor passed down to our Meng family. If Miss Linga can pass the 4 holes using the same moves, we will recognize you as the ancestor.
Only a defeated Meng family be convinced.
I wonder which of these trials Miss Linga would prefer to undertake first.
Come at me, all of you, all at once. You have yet to fully master the final technique from the 4 sets that I left for you.
Miss, you have finally returned home to us.
Come on, let's go, and take me to meet the head of your family.
Yes, that is right.
So you're telling me you took down the entire Meng family in one night?
Hey, did you hear? A new general manager suddenly arrived at the Shen Group today.
The old chairman appointed him. He's second to Vice Chairman Shen Mushu.
Hey, what are you two doing? Move it. Hurry up. We must go.
You must be the general manager handpicked by the old chairman, right? Congratulations on your promotion.
If your eyes are really that bad, you might as well donate them. Are you completely blind? I am the new general manager, Mr. Shen Qingnian. Besides, is the difference in our auras not perfectly obvious? Then you must be the young master I have heard so much about.
Then who is this?
I'm his secretary.
A secretary? No way! How could a mere secretary have such an overwhelming presence? It must be a disguise. Could it be the old master?
Huh? What are you looking at? Take me to my office already.
Oh, yes, please. Come right this way.
Is the old man finally unable to resist making a move on me? Ah, it is really such a very comfortable sensation. Why don't you just take a seat then? Would you like something to drink? Coffee? Or maybe orange juice? Or green tea? Let's go with green tea.
Mr. Shen, you have finally come.
The green tea you wanted is here.
Young Master Shen. Long time no see. I've missed you. Come, let me hug you.
Stop. Just one hug from you and I feel like I'm half dead.
Oh, sister-in-law, you're here too. My name is Liu Yan. I haven't seen the young master in a long time and got a little excited. You're not angry, are you?
You seem familiar with Shen Qingyan.
More than just familiar. Back then, every time the young master snuck out at night to drink, I was the one who booked the tables. I've taken him to every fun spot within 100 miles.
So it turns out that the Shen Group even offers a playmate service now. No wonder Shen Qingyan always liked to run out at night and stay out all night.
Hey, don't talk nonsense. I only look for her to pay the bill and get reimbursed. I'm a gold standard guy. I've hated those flashy places since I was a kid. My dream is to only sing at KTVs and only bathe, no massages.
That's right. Every time the young master came out to drink, he drank moderately.
Yes,
He'd
that is right.
just drink in silence, getting himself hungover every day without saying a word. You'd wonder how such a young man could have so many worries.
Yeah, sure.
I honestly didn't care at all before we were married, but if you can't manage to control yourself now that we are...
All right, I hear you now.
Sister-in-law, if you ask me, you can't be too strict with a man. The tighter you hold him, the faster he'll run. You have to use the right methods.
You seem to know men very well.
Oh, no. I've just dated a lot and have a bit of experience. That's all.
That is exactly right. She is merely a buyer for the Shen family's auction house.
Shen Qingyan, you
I
really
see it
must
now.
leave this place right now.
You have got it there. We agreed that I'd come and check things out for him to deal with Shen Liushu.
The film was translated
She wouldn't actually tell anyone,
and
would she?
narrated by M Media.
Men are like animals, just following orders. If you don't give them clear instructions, they won't get it. Managing them is just like managing a child. It's really just a matter of child psychology, if you know what I mean. Oh, you really have to praise him. You need to encourage him. Sometimes, the more you praise him for doing something, the more he will go absolutely crazy trying to show off in that specific area. Well, as you can see,
What if there is absolutely nothing left for us to praise? Then tell me, what is even the point of someone like that?
That is true.
Shen Liushu has been here for many years. You must earn your own recognition in the company.
Please, put your mind at ease. I'm certainly not one of those pampered, incompetent young masters you might be thinking of. Master, please believe me. What are you doing here? Are you following me now?
Miss, Grandpa is worried about your safety and sent me to be your personal bodyguard.
Such a useless, incompetent bodyguard. Wait, what? A personal bodyguard? Are you serious? What do you mean by that?
That's fine. You can stay with me and Xingnian.
Have you no shame? He took down your entire family by himself and you're still following him? Does someone with his strength even need protection?
Young Master Shen, you should know that Linga has been so very good to you.
She's good to me, not you. Now, let me tell you something, and I really want you to listen to me very closely. Don't you go getting any funny ideas, do you hear me? It's wrong to hold an executive breakfast meeting without inviting me, the general manager. Let me introduce everyone. This is my worthless son. I heard you threw away antiques worth millions on your first day at the company. It seems I've been too indulgent with you. A bunch of fakes. If they're thrown away, they're thrown away. They weren't even worth a few $100. Yet you all treated them like treasures, I think. Who knows how many fakes like these you've brought into the company to pass off as the real thing? Kid, if you want to challenge me, you really should have done your homework first. Do you have any idea what our Shen family is capable of? Your grandfather might have let you mess around before, but this is a company causing millions in losses to the company in one day. I can dismiss you as general manager right now.
Miss, will he be all right going there all by himself? You know, Shen Liushu is not exactly an easy person to deal with.
Don't you really dislike
The film was
Qingyan?
translated and
I can't stand his
narrated by
reckless, careless
Media.
attitude. The Shen family is an ancient, prestigious dynasty, and Shen Liushu is their most talented member. Do you really think a kid like him can handle such a heavy burden?
Well, that really depends on exactly who the teacher happens to be. In Shen Liushu's case, his teacher was his own father. But as for Qingyan, I have been personally training him since he was a small child. Most people don't realize it, but he is no ordinary run-of-the-mill playboy.
Well, in that case, then I'll give you all a good lesson. Bring it in.
Oh, young Master Shen, I had to go to the recycling center and find them one by one. Do you know how tiring and smelly that was?
Fine, I will give you a raise later, all right? A Qing dynasty, Yongzheng, era, crackle glaze, vase. The starting price should really be at least $1 million. It is a pity that the body is wrong, and the blue and white glaze is not quite right. It is nothing but a fake. The starting price for this is also over $1 million. However, the base itself is merely a Republican-era imitation. In fact, it is nothing more than a complete fake. What is this? It seems to be a small bronze piece. It is all just cold technology, devoid of any soul. Just pieces crudely glued together. It is all fake. Those so-called saints, they are nothing but total, absolute fakes. Ta-da. Also, fake. Is treating trash like treasure some kind of fine Shen family tradition?
He can easily tell the real deal from a fake at a glance. His eye for detail is sharper than the old-timers at Shen Antiques.
Everyone says the young master is a playboy, but he actually has this kind of ability. He's a genius. Oh, right. Vice Chairman Shen, I have another document here. It contains a detailed list of all the goods the Shen family has purchased over the course of many long years. How much useless trash like this do you suppose is hidden in here? And what do you think it might actually be worth?
It would appear that my dear son has truly done all of his required homework.
That felt so amazing, honestly. It felt so damn good. Linga, you really should have seen his face.
Seems the first fight went well.
No, you bet. It was full of twists and turns. Absolutely brilliant. Shen Liushu probably won't be able to do anything else for a while. That document alone will keep him busy.
For now, you should try to keep his energy tied up. After all, the Duan family is clearly our biggest problem to deal with.
Young miss, the Duan family will not be nearly as easy to deal with as Shen Liushu.
That is, of course, to be expected. Do you know how the four clans were created 1,000 years ago and what each was responsible for? Back then, I protected the spirit grass and became immortal. After coming down from the mountain, I encountered a village hit by a plague and saved 4 children.
No wonder, Grandpa always told me that the Meng family belongs to Miss Linger and that the 4 clans share the same roots.
Later, I taught each of them the skills they needed to make a living. Later, I gave the prescriptions to the medicine hall, resolved the plague, and returned to the mountains.
Miss, you should know that the Duanangu families today are not who they once were.
They showed their true colors a century ago. Otherwise, I wouldn't have reincarnated. That's why. Him. Cheating, I need you to tell me what is the matter.
So, I take it that you are, in actual fact.
Breaking news. A plague hit rural areas today. Residents, please take precautions.
So, you're finally awake. Are you feeling any better now?
So, the celestial sister I've been picturing in my head was actually you all along.
Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Are you only just now coming to realize that?
After hearing the story you shared with me earlier today, I find it quite impossible to imagine anyone else who could leave such a deep and lasting impression upon my mind.
Actually, those were all the difficult ways. When you like a man, you must take charge of the situation and claim him. Sleep with him first. Then you really need to find a way to persuade him to go along with the plan. Because given the fact that we are in this situation, we have no other choice. Now that you know, is it time to perform your husbandly duties?
No way.
How embarrassing. What should I do? Should I just kill...
My turn to carry you like a princess. Yeah, right now.
Master, you were mistaken, I fear. Love isn't a chaotic mess.
The film was translated and narrated by M. Media.
Love is a glorious hymn sung to life.
Good morning. We were so exhausted last night that we slept in a little too. Slept in a bit.
You little rascal, hurry up and give me a great-grandson for me to hold, won't you now?
Miss, I have news about the plague you asked me to investigate. It's definitely suspicious. It seems to have happened overnight. Very similar to the situation you described from back then. Today is the 4 clans auction and only members can attend. The head of the Duan family will be there too.
Let's get moving now. We will uncover the truth once we see them.
Miss, do we really still need to wait for him?
Don't you worry. He'll be here. I am just waiting for an old acquaintance. It's really nothing.
An old acquaintance, is that so? Tell me, miss.
Have you already seen that old man, Duan? Listen, kid, you are all finished now.
One the Duan has here.
Miss Lu Linger, I trust that you have been keeping well?
It really is you.
I was fortunate enough to follow you into this new era and thereby extend my own life. I truly haven't had the proper chance to thank you for that yet.
Do not worry. I will personally see to it that you are sent back to the place where you belong.
Everyone, today is the Four Clans auction. The items up for bid are incredibly precious. Members of the Four Clans, please don't be stingy with your money.
My dear little girl, please skip over these tedious parts and bring out the main event. I am quite certain that everyone gathered here is looking for the exact same thing.
Fine, let's get straight to the point. The next item is a spirit herb that the Four Clans spent 1,000 years searching for.
I'm sure this spirit herb looks familiar to you, Miss Linger. While it's not as potent as the one you ate back then, it still has a life-extending properties. Cultivate it for another century, and it might even grant immortality.
I assume the Duan family is truly determined to possess such a magnificent treasure.
I'll be blunt. By the rules of the Four Clans, it goes to the highest bidder. The Gu family has put all their financial support behind me. And as for those martial artists in the Meng family, they can barely feed themselves, let alone bid on spirit herbs. So, could the Shen family possibly have more money than the two of us combined? You're violating the ancestral teachings. I'm telling you, old man Meng, don't even bother struggling. You won't be winning the bid today. I'm afraid that's a no.
Yes.
Miss, why don't we go ahead and get started with this right now?
Start.
Listen up, everyone, please. Today, the young master of the Shen family is lighting the sky lantern.
Do you have any idea at all just how much of a fortune I left behind for the sake of the Shen family?
Lighting the sky lantern? Young Master Shen, do you even know what that means? You'll have to pay for this spirit herb, plus everything else that hasn't even been shown yet. Do you want to bankrupt the entire Shen family?
With all due respect, Master Duan, that is none of your concern. Since Patriarch Shen Wan, our family wealth has rivaled entire nations. We spend our fortune reclaiming lost relics per the Mrs. wishes. Even so, you cannot possibly have more than the two of us combined.
Our Gu family's entertainment business and the Duan family's pharmaceuticals are the biggest earners among the Four Clans.
However, the Shen family has the largest amount of liquid capital currently available.
Nothing can be done about it. Dealing in fine antiques with the right connections, well, we're simply rolling in it.
In that case, every item in today's auction, including the spirit herb, belongs to the Shen family.
Miss Linger is truly one step ahead. I shouldn't have underestimated a plan laid 1,000 years ago.
Duan Yunjian, tell me, what does the terrible plague currently raging outside have to do with your family?
If you're so curious, Miss Linger, why don't you visit the Duan Pharmaceutical Development Center and see for yourself? Shen Yuchuan, enjoy your position as the richest man while it lasts. In a couple of days, you won't be. Miss Linger, it is truly a display of incredible courage for you to venture here all by yourself. Have you perhaps forgotten the fact that you are no longer protected by the power of an immortal body?
You're the one behind the plague.
Clever. I personally engineered this disaster to be just like the one 1,000 years ago. As long as enough people die and the panic spreads, the antidote my family produces will only get more and more.
Trading human lives for wealth.
Damn you then.
I have already perished once. You took my life with your own hands, but I killed you once as well. As for that brat Shen, if I cannot obtain the spirit herb, then so be it. I am beginning to think that you might be far more useful to me than that herb ever could be. Miss Linger, I must ask you this. Are you truly prepared to shed your own blood right here, right now? How truly pathetic. Uncle Liu, Sissy, you must drain her dry now.
Madam, the others have already been taken care of. Should we go ahead and finish them off now?
In my previous life, I didn't have this many helpers.
Yeah. So you brought back up. I thought you had more guts, like you did 100 years ago. But killing us will not help you at all. Without the antidote created from the Duan family's secret formula, this plague will only continue to spread at a much faster rate.
Did you really think the formula I gave your clan could cure a plague 1,000 years later? You're wrong. At best, it can only manage it, not cure it. Tell me where the first case was. I'll hold you to this life.
Even if you are aware of the truth, what could you possibly hope to achieve? You no longer possess the blood of the immortals, but the secret medicine of my family is still capable of keeping it under control.
You'd better hope it can.
The tale was translated and narrated by
Hold on for just a moment. We cannot kill them. No, we can't. But a good beating should be fine.
What are you doing? I'm the head of the Duan family!
So you're the family head, right? The Duan family is nothing compared to the powerful Meng clan.
Shen Qingyu, I'm your father. How dare you hit your own...
That is exactly right. And I am your stepmother.
Father, and you, dear stepmother, I have endured your insufferable presence for far too long.
Yeah, of course.
Linger, if you ask me, we shouldn't have spared that old man. We should have just ended him.
We simply can't.
I don't know what they've done to the virus. Right now, I don't have a definitive cure, so we have to rely on the Duan family's new medicine to keep the plague in check for now.
However, that is not a viable long-term solution. Knowing the Duan family, they will let this plague drag on for as long as they possibly can, just to make even more money.
To keep their stock prices soaring, they'll definitely want it to last. And the price of their medicine will slowly skyrocket.
That's why I asked them for the location of the first outbreak.
Linger, what do you mean by that? You aren't really planning to... No!
Only by going to the source, checking their pulses myself, and seeing their symptoms can I formulate a cure bit by bit until I find the right one.
There is no way.
I'm afraid I'm not agree.
She's right, miss. It's far too dangerous.
Don't worry. Remember that spirit herb I had you buy at the auction? I prepared it specifically for this.
Recently, the plague near Yuching has continued to worsen. However, Duan Pharmaceuticals has suddenly announced a new drug that can effectively treat the disease. As a result, Duan's stock has skyrocketed, and the medicine is being sold at exorbitant prices, making it extremely difficult to obtain.
That's quite good.
This is great. We're going to make a fortune this time.
Yes, the days of the Shen family being the wealthiest are now officially over. The old man looked down on me so much back then. Once I acquire the Shen Corporation, let's see if he still dares to boss me around. You really need to start thinking on a much grander scale. Simply taking control of those 4 clans is far too easy. Once our drug development process is finally finished, and we add that rare spirit herb and Lu Linger's unique bloodline, then an immortality drug will no longer be just a distant dream. Ha!
Sir, time for your medicine.
Oh, right, medicine. Can't stop taking the medicine.
You told them my travel plans. Didn't you?
Oh, ha. Pure coincidence. Total coincidence. I'm getting old and don't sleep much. I saw you packing your bags early this morning, so I just asked them to come say goodbye.
You can't just leave me at home by myself. I'm telling you, if you're not here, I might not be able to follow all those house rules of yours.
You and Tara.
Miss, it's too dangerous for you to go alone. I need to be by your side to protect you. That's my duty as your personal bodyguard. If you don't let me go, my grandpa will definitely kill me.
What are you talking about? I'll protect my own wife. Anyone you can beat up, I can beat up too.
Anything you can do, I can do for the miss as well.
I can wash my wife's feet. Can you? Are you even worthy?
Why, you little... All right, you two are being really noisy. That's no ordinary place. There's a real risk of infection.
Didn't you say we have the spirit herb? It is quite all right. I am not afraid.
Oh, miss, just take them with you. Otherwise, I won't be able to rest easy either.
No talking on the way.
Yes, ma'am. I fully understand you, ma'am.
Oh my goodness me. Help me!
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Haven't the authorities stepped in yet? Why don't you go to the hospital?
Far too many of our people are falling ill these days. We have lost precious children, and wives have been taken from us. The rest of us have no choice but to remain here. The medicine is far too expensive. We cannot afford to buy our lives back at such a price. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I can confirm that this is the very same type of plague as the one that occurred 1,000 years ago. But after all, people's bodies and the environment have changed since then. I really need time.
But time is the one thing they don't have.
If only I could see the Duan family's formula for the plague. Mingli, get the celestial herb.
Miss, please understand. That's for emergencies only.
We simply do not have the time for that right now. You must return to the village and check to see if there are any other young people remaining there. Bring them all back here to me at once.
And what about me?
I'll write a prescription. You go get the 9 medicines, grind the spiritual grass into powder, and boil it all into a tonic for them. That should buy us some time. I'll feed them the medicine one by one.
Even though my bloodline no longer has the power to grant longevity, it still carries some vitality. I hope it helps.
Drink a little every day from now on. It'll ease the pain.
That's a fairy.
你是玄黄界世的仙子。
Fairy of the whole world.
I haven't been that for a long time. Remember, make sure you don't tell the other two. Are you still feeling any lingering discomfort or pain anywhere in your body right now? Hurry up and drink it.
I thank you, fairy.
You okay?
I am doing fine. Please don't you worry.
The prescription should be showing some results soon.
That is good news. You really ought to get some rest while I go out and pick up some more herbs.
That sounds fine.
Sir?
Young Master Shen, we meet again. I've been waiting for you so long it's painful.
What, young Master Gu? Is your skin itching for a beating again?
Cut the crap. I really don't have time for you at this moment.
I know you're far too busy playing the saint, that truly noble, life-saving bodhisattva.
I'm warning you, if you dare disturb Linga for even a second, I'll skin you alive.
Please, don't try to scare me. I wouldn't even dream of it. I know that Meng Liang kid is constantly hovering by Lu Lingzhe's side. I have no desire to be beaten to death by the two of them.
Then what do you want?
I have no time to waste on those people, but I have plenty of time to play around with you, my dear young Master Shen. You loved showing off last time we met, especially when you struck me in front of all those onlookers.
Young Master Gu invited me here just to play dice. This setup is a bit bland, don't you think?
You really ought to know that the primary business of our Gu family is gambling. I have been dealing with these sorts of games ever since the day I was born, and so today I find myself wanting to play around with you.
You think I have nothing better to do?
I'll wager my life against yours. Whoever loses this game will die. What do you say to that? This is the plague we released together with the Duan family. Whoever loses... This place belongs to the winner.
Looks like putting him in public last time really ticked him off, however.
I'd love to see the Duan family's plague formula.
Do you think I'm as stupid as you? I'm a married man. My life isn't the same as yours, you single dog. Shen Qingmian, please do not push me any further. Tell me, what is it we are betting on?
I would give my life for the secret formula of that strange thing of yours.
How is it? Did you find him?
No, I searched the whole village all night and couldn't find Qingnian.
I honestly have no idea why, but this mark of our blood contract has been burning with such intensity lately. I fear that something truly terrible must have happened to him.
I am so sorry, my darling, for having stayed out all through the night.
Qingnian, you must listen to me. It is the plague. And it's even more severe than theirs.
This is the plague's raw serum and the formula. With this, you should be able to finish the prescription.
Qingnian, Don't worry, I am going to save you. I will not let you die right in front of me ever again.
Chồng, wait. I really went overboard with Gushweji this time. Should it be set to high, or should it be low? Huh? It's low. The dice landed on top of each other, 1 point on top. Just a reminder, those 0-point tricks from the movies don't count.
Man, you've watched too many gambling movies, haven't you?
I've got 1 point too. Once again, please.
I know luck might favor me once, but it won't strike twice. I cannot hope to defeat you at a game of dice. How about this? Let us both walk away as winners this round.
What are you saying? A win's a win, a loss is a loss. How can we both be winners?
I actually won. So you provide me with half a vial of the virus serum and the formula, and you win as well. The other half of the virus goes directly into me. It's a win-win for both of us.
Shen Qingyan, you are truly a complete lunatic.
You have forgotten. Whoops, I'm a playboy. I know you've been secretly drawing your own blood every day. A man really has to look out for his wife's own safety.
Mengliao, my dear old friend. Now you can see the massive gap that exists between you and me.
The
Wouldn't
film
you
was
agree?
Translated and narrated by M Media.
Young man.
Oh, Mengliang. Submit the serum analysis report. With the addition of the virus formula, my prescription will be ready quite soon.
And what about you, miss?
I already told you that. I can't just stand by and watch him die right here before my eyes. Qingyan, I refuse to let you die in front of me ever again. I've been looking for you for a whole lifetime. If this were to happen one more time, I fear I will not be able to locate you. Do you remember it? The first time you ever saw me? You were just a child back then. With that look of defiance. Just like in your previous life, I have always lived with deep regret. That I couldn't save your mother like I did in the previous life. On that day, you were crying in such a truly bitter and painful way.
I really don't want to be your perfect little son anymore either. But could you just find the time to go see my mother? Would you please just go and visit her? She is dying. I told you she is freaking dying.
You really must stop now.
I am so very deeply sorry for this. When I was the ancestor in the previous life, I have spent so much time constantly picking on you and giving you a hard time. That is precisely why I felt such a strong desire to finally be a proper ancestor to you this time around. Such deep sadness. You actually went ahead and faked your own death. It's really just my own shyness. These most basic of all human emotions, I have finally been able to experience them in their full entirety. My master, I believe you were mistaken. Love is not merely some trivial worldly distraction. Instead, love is a beautiful, eternal hymn dedicated to the very essence of life. You're leaving me behind.
No love for the child. There is no pain for the grandchild to bear. If you lose the bet, you have to pay the gambling.
It is a blood contract, linking life and
The film was
death.
translated and narrated by M Media.
This sacred blood contract will serve to bind our two fates together for the rest of our days. Little thing.
Is there still absolutely no word regarding the young lady and that bratty child of mine? I've sent out everyone from the Marshall Hall, but we just can't find them. Although the virus serum Meng Liang sent back is important, developing an antidote will still take time. Now the plague is out of control, and the Miss and the others have disappeared.
I suggest the two of you should worry about your own situations instead. Duan Yuntian calling this four-clan meeting today is clearly the start of a purge. With Lu Linger gone, I am curious to see what kind of backbone you have left.
Master Hu, please, there is no need for you to be worried. Before anything bad could ever happen to me, I will make sure to punch you to death first.
Brother Meng is right. Why waste so many words on something a single punch can solve? Truly worthy of the Marshall Hall.
Duan Yuntian. So, where on earth did the Miss and Qingnian go? Don't tell me you don't know. Believe it or not, if anything really happens to them, I'll use every cent of the Shen family's fortune to tear a layer of skin off your Duan family.
You're being quite unfair. I haven't the time to track all those young ladies and masters.
That's impossible. If not you, then who could it be?
Date's gone.
What exactly is it?
I injected half a vial of virus in Shen Qingnian's neck. There is no way he will survive. He is as good as dead already. A single drop of that vile substance is enough to infect an entire village. Let alone even that much, you know.
The Gu family, they really are quite a piece of work. It seems today's four-clan meeting is intended to make our Shen and Meng families completely lose face. Your life alone won't be enough to pay for my grandson's.
He was actually smiling when he was injected. I called him a total playboy. What kind of playboy isn't afraid of death?
Shenja, what kind of nonsense are you babbling about? All right, enough. Stop all this whining. Life, death, if you can't live forever, it's all just trouble. Anyway, since everyone is in so much pain, I'll give you a helping hand.
Duan Yuntian, what do you mean by that?
Tell me, how was the tea that you all just finished drinking? I personally took the time to prepare it for you. It cost me a rather large amount of my precious virus serum.
That was very well done, Master Duan. I believe it is time we finally finish them off once and for all today.
Did I ever once say that your tea didn't have any in it, Master Yuntian?
What's the meaning of this?
There is no real meaning to it. Honestly, I simply believe that 4 separate clans are far too much trouble. It would be better if there were only one clan.
Hey, you there!
Old man Goo, you never expected something like this to happen, did you? He has finally lost his mind and gone completely mad. Even you, his ally, were just a part of his scheme. But it is fine. I will settle this score for you.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
All right, this farce is over. Those who should go mad, go mad. Those who should die, die. From now on, there will only be our Duan family among the 4 clans. Once I find Lu Linger and that spiritual grass and combine the power of the 4 clans, I'll achieve immortality.
In your dreams, Duan Yuntian, the myths will definitely return.
Back in those days, I possessed the power to force her soul to transmigrate. Do you truly harbor any doubts about my capacity to end her life right now? Shen Liushu, proceed if you must. I shall grant you the opportunity to personally retrieve your father's remains.
Master Duan, why did you choose to keep the truth about the poisoning hidden from me? I'm begging you, could you please spare my father? I promise that I will do everything in my power to persuade him to hand over the Shen family's assets willingly. After all, he's my father and I cannot stand by and watch him suffer.
Bullshit. Even if I die, I won't betray the myth, and I certainly won't acknowledge an unfilial son like you.
But wait.
Liushu, things have come to this. A real man must be ruthless. Shen Liushu, if it weren't for the fact that you have a child with my Duan family, believe me, I'd have you, your father, and that brat all killed together.
Oh, Shen Liushu. You still disappoint me so much.
Oh, pardon, miss.
The little brat has finally made it here.
It's truly a disgrace for the Shen family to have a descendant like you.
Hello everyone, it's been a long time since we met. I hope you've all been doing well. Now this young master has finally returned.
How is this even possible? You gave me your word that they were all dead, and that includes Lu Linger as well. I was certain.
Duan CC, regarding that message I asked you to pass along back then. Do you happen to still remember that moment in time? You promised it would be after 1,000 long years. Is the Duan family truly prepared to disappear?
Shen Xinyan, how did you manage to survive?
I told you, you're just a single guy who doesn't know the benefits of having a wife, but you didn't believe me.
You have finally learned how to stay together through both life and death. We have finally learned how to make ourselves truly want to be linked together in this life. My dear, sweet, precious little creature, the time has finally arrived for us to part ways, and so I must bid you a final, sorrowful, and truly heartfelt goodbye as I walk away into the distance and leave you behind in this place forevermore.
I have finally managed to locate it, and it is right here. Miss, the prescription you provided has worked wonders. It has proven to be quite effective indeed. They are not dead? No, they are not dead yet. Quickly, you must give them the medicine right now.
Thank you, Fairy, for saving our lives. Thank you, Fairy, for saving our lives.
Am I truly dead? Or could you tell me why I'm standing in this strange place?
Miss, you're finally awake. The blood arrived in time.
Hey, Meng Liang. What is actually going on here? Was I not with Qing Lian?
Miss, the prescription you gave me before the blood transfusion for Qing Liang worked. After the epidemic was controlled, I looked for you everywhere. When I found you, your blood was almost drained.
Qinglin, where is Qinglin? Is she alright? But why is it that I cannot sense the blood energy anymore?
Miss, could I have that one, please? You had better go and see it for yourself.
Little thing.
Go. Oh, my dear master.
Just a little thing.
All right, any harder than that, and you'll end up strangling me. Are you trying to murder your own husband?
I truly thought that you were going to leave me behind once again.
How could I ever do such a thing? Didn't you say that you hate it most when the people around you die and leave you completely alone in this world?
Could you please repeat exactly what you just said? And tell me, what were you calling me when you caught up with me just a short moment ago?
Yes, go. Yes, as you come out, my master. I told you so. We should have taken a photo. These are souvenirs. I am not really sure.
You remember. You finally remember everything.
I have been brought back to life by the blood of my dear wife. The blood energy is all gone. If I still didn't remember, you'd be very sad, wouldn't you? Thanks for your luck. Oh, poor Diane.
Little thing. Come on, kiss me.
That is so incredibly touching, truly. It is so touching. This, my dear, is what we call true love.
Oh, you two dear old gentlemen, please, I beg you, hurry up and take that antidote right away. If you wait any longer, Meng Liang and I are going to be left here crying our eyes out for the both of you.
Grandpa, you look so very ugly when you start to cry.
You brat, are you asking for a beating? You managed to beat me to it once more, and it seems you have won again.
Duan Yuntia. Immortality was far too tempting for you to ever resist. That was true a century ago, and it remains true today. But did you ever know the pain of immortality?
I'm still waiting.
The charm of life lies in its end, allowing us in our limited lives to love those near us with our might, and to feel the beauty of the world. Eternal life just brings you. It is a loss. It is carried out in exactly this manner, just like that.
Young lady, you and your friends should go ahead. Please leave the rest of these individuals for our martial hall to take care of.
And narrated by
Hey, I'm leaving this to you, so go easy on them. Wait, scratch that, don't you dare. My dear wife, could you tell me what it is that we are supposed to be doing at this moment?
Well, of course, I'm going home with my hand-raised little husband. To sleep.
Oh my goodness.
Little Ancestor, you can't play with that. How did you get up there?
I say, could everyone please keep the noise level down? We are a prestigious family, and we really ought to conduct ourselves with more dignity. All day long, it is just baby this and baby that. Only the infant is truly a baby. Honestly, who among us isn't acting like a child?
Master, it is bad. Your great-grandson has gone and smashed your precious treasure into pieces.
Sigh, which one?
When do my pulse in?
What?
Master, are you feeling all right? Tell me, Master.
Shen Qingming. You're really going shopping with me dressed like that? I'm not going with you.
My dear wife, please don't be so angry with me. You see, I simply didn't have enough time. Besides, weren't you once a celestial fairy? Didn't we agree that we were beyond all these petty worldly desires? So why is it that you have developed such a passion for shopping now?
I'm not one now. I've realized the joy of shopping in malls is more than the joy I had living for 1,000 years. What is the matter? Are you not willing?
No, my dear wife. I insist, please, after you.
Oh, I'm not going. It's no fun without you. I want to drink doji.
I truly love watching you drink that doji. It really does have such a powerful, intense kick. You should really have a glass of milk first.
A flower's most exquisite moment is the fleeting time between its first bloom and withering. Rain's beauty peaks when it evaporates, transforming into a vibrant, colorful, arching rainbow. For me, my own most brilliant time wasn't as a magical fairy, but the moment I became a simple human being.